ना वो है कि नहीं गोइंग लाइव तो तुम ये कर लो अब जस्ट सेकंड hello everyone, welcome back to my live session. Today I was a little busy working out of office on the forum, and I asked my guy to come to my place. So here we are working on the forums. So we are correcting those things. So if you feel find some glitches, so please send me details if you are having some glitches on the forum. So slowly we are fixing them, and due to lockdown it might take some time, but we are trying to do that. Yeah, so we had yesterday a session about a lot of interesting facts, and I got a lot of updates on messages and DMs and how we are going forward about it on legalization and all these things. So guys, join the forum. That's a very that's the best way to join and make your own communities state-wise. Because when you guys, it's all up to you. It's not one person can get a legalization done or can do something about the legalization, because a lot of time I get a question like when it will be legalized and how it will be legalized. How and when is all depend on you guys. If you want to get it legalized, you have to join hands. You have to work for your own state. A lot of guys told me like speak in English, because from down south, all our friends, I don't they have little issue with Hindi, so I'll be speaking in English only. So yeah guys, so my request is to join the forum, work on it, start educating people, start telling them, start making groups, start the topics on which you want to talk, so people can at least learn about the cannabis and what is cannabis all about. Try to post valid education materials, so the people who just don't know much about it can also know about it and can connect with you guys. That's how the industry will develop. That's how the legalization will start, because more and more people will join. Just saying that legalize it will not happen. It will not happen. India is a big country, and being such a big country, we need to join hands. Otherwise वही आप complaint करोगे फिर, because few industries will get it done and their own benefits, and don't complain and that only 2-3 companies are doing cannabis works, why we are not doing it. So that's the right way that people should stand up, rather just than posting on their Facebooks and Instagrams, legalize it, start working around it, and let's do that together. And I want to see like how many people are interested, and that would be your reality check, that the people who you talk like we want to legalize it, how much efforts you are ready to put in. So our job is just to give you a platform. Our job is just to give you the right direction, give you the right knowledge. That's about it. Nobody can do spoon feeding. Nobody did spoon feeding to us, so don't expect any spoon feeding from me or anybody else. If somebody will do that, that would be some self-interest. If the only people really wants to get a change, will definitely go very selfless interest and will do it themselves, not by anybody's support, because that's how the movements are. Because there are a lot of people's interest in it. उनका अपना खुद का इंटरेस्ट होता है, अपना खुद चाहते हैं वो कुछ चेंज लाना लाइफ में या इस चीज़ के लिए. वरना देखो 1985 से, from 1985 it is an illegal substance any which ways, and it will take another 30 years and still won't be legalized, because it's an easy access. You just understand being a legit substance, or an illegit substance is only that government does not allow something. So if government does not allow cannabis, it doesn't mean cannabis is not in the market, but quality cannabis is in the market. No, not it's not in the market, because when you get something like a cannabis from a peddler or some kind of a third party, you don't know what kind of material is there. If you are taking for a medicine or you are taking recreational or any which ways, how you are taking it. Black market will always will be there, but if you have it, if it is a legal substance, then it at least the qualities are better. At least there will be a much better area to work around it and to develop that cannabis industry as the international industries are doing. So join hands, join the forum, work around it, do it dedicatedly. If you are spending like 7 hours or 5 hours or 2 hours on Instagram, just spend 10 minutes or 15 minutes working around it, so that you guys can do it. We will definitely are looking into the technical aspects where you will get stuck, where it has to be made into a proper presentation, or to how we will approach the government and what is the right approach. That is definitely, you don't have to worry about that. But joining hands is very important. Once we have all the states, whichever state, as I said, whichever state is more aggressive, that state will, is the prime motive of ours. Then we will target that states, as I said earlier also. So anyway, today I'm working, and I will, again, the third chapter I'm gonna miss. I don't have the material in front of me because I'm sitting down. But I can talk on lot of other stuff which are also important. Guys, I want to also feed you in that myths and facts. I always talk about myths and facts, and I've been seeing that. Don't just remember, you are born in India, okay? We are the people who have seen cannabis just growing outside our houses. We are not born in America, we are not born in Europe, okay? हम होली पे भांग पीते हैं यार, हमारे को कैनबस बाहर के लोग नहीं समझाएंगे. We don't follow Americans or European standards, because they don't have that culture. We have this culture. So a lot of people ask me some questions which really surprises me, that are just, they're Googling it and just asking it. But understand, what is your country all about? What is your country giving you already, which you're born in a cannabis country? One of my interviews in Canada, I said it, I'm coming from a country where the cannabis was born. So आप लोगों को cannabis सीखने के लिए बाहर नहीं जाना है. आप लोगों को पहले अपने इंडिया में देखना है हमारा cannabis क्या है. We will definitely taking a knowledge from outside of how scientifically they are definitely working. It's very appreciating, but doesn't mean that the legal aspects of it, or the recreational aspects of it, and their legal formats are completely different from ours. We don't have those systems or that much of rigidness towards this plant. Like I was always said, Ayurveda was always legal around cannabis, and if we have that, no other country in the world has that possibility. So a lot of people just ask, are we legalizing for recreational or are we legalizing for medicinal? What's the difference, in India especially? So the question comes like, internationally it says for medicinal you need prescription, and for recreational you don't need prescription. Well, it's a good question if you are in America or Canada, but not in India. Because if it is bhang is there already, which is a cannabis product, and it has THC and CBDs, and if you are consuming it, what do you consider it as, a medicine or recreational? It's only a difference. They don't have that system of Ayurveda or plant science, which they don't even agree to. You go outside, if you talk about that we are making medicines from in Ayurveda around the world, they don't consider Ayurveda as a medicine. But in India we do. So why we have to follow them when we have our own Indian culture and Indian medicines which are backing the cannabis? There is also a lot of misconceptions about prescriptions that you need. Guys, double check. Ayurvedics are OTC medicines. If there is a special proprietary medicine which you require prescription. Mostly I have not heard that Ayurvedic are prescribed medicines, especially if they are classical medicines. Classical medicines need prescriptions. I don't think so. Have you ever bought any Patanjali drugs or any other things via prescription? No, you have not. So the only thing where people are having this myth about is cannabis product. Cannabis product was always there. You are just rebranding it, making it much better, making it much purifier or extraction wise or different wise, but the element does not change. OTC stand for on the counters. You don't need a prescription. So Google that. Even recently, it was a lot of big debate with the pharmaceutical industries that Ayurvedic medicine should be removed from prescription drugs completely, because what was happening? Why this prescription word came? Prescription word came because a lot of allopathy guys started prescribing, writing and telling that you take an Ayurvedic medicine. So they removed that by telling that it is not into a prescribed drug. Only allopathies are into the prescribed drugs. Now, what is the prescription then in Ayurveda? Well, you don't know which one you want to take it, how much you should take it, how much dosage you should take it. Now, if you consider that into a prescription, then it's that's obviously, if somebody is writing it's a prescription, that is a prescription. But for technical terms, in prescription means a doctor only recommend. You can only buy that drug if it is recommended by a doctor. Now, doctor recommends those drugs which, like morphine is there, or if you are taking a sleeping aid medicines, which are allopathic medicines. For counter, you will ask for like the sleeping pills. You won't get sleeping pills without a prescription. So that's how it is defined in morphines and how the prescription drug works. In Ayurveda they say, because it is made out of all natural products, so they come under the OTC product lines. So it's a very big myth. Like, people just, because they read about the whole Google is full of American stuff on the net and how they are working, and a lot of people just get misguided, and in India that how they. So I am saying that whether it's I'm just saying it's a medicinal plant for us. Whether you use it for recreational and you're getting a benefit, like I use it if I can't sleep, like if I have an insomnia problem, I just take it as a night as a medicine. If I am getting a recreational benefit or a medicinal benefit, that's how you think in India. It's nothing to do with your American quotes on it. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to deliver that because a lot of people keep asking me this. Second, legalize, work on it, man. Like, seriously, I can't work alone. You guys have to do it, and I already did one state, set an example, set a roadmap. So at least to know that this is possible. Okay, that was very important. That's why we were 5-10 years we were working on it, and now we are just explaining it how it be openly, what are we getting out of it? Like, if you all guys will get it, what we will get out of it? It's only nothing, it's just like dedicatedly, if you all work on it, the whole India will definitely get legalized. So I've seen a lot of people don't work around it and just ask questions. So more than questions, you should working towards it. Anyways, like, I don't know how you would do it. Forum is just a base, but figure it out. Things will shape up somehow. So difference between medical and recreational, guy, I just told you, I don't want to repeat. You can watch again when I will post it on IGTV. So yeah, guys, I have a lot of work. So I'll just take questions today. So let's just be interesting. Let's talk about anything on what do you feel, what do you think, what is right, what is wrong, and a lot of other things which I want to cover is I'm holding back because of this lockdown, and I am a guy who wants to works on facts rather than myths. A person can just talk, a lot of people can talk, but when you show something practical, that makes sense, I feel. And that's my problem, because I'm doing something practically, so it becomes easier for me to explain rather than just talking. So I'm just holding my horses or a lot of things that once the lockdown is open, we can show you and how the work happens around this. So, but in this while as we work every day on cannabis, we don't want to waste time, and that's why these 420 sessions are happening. That's why forum is happening, and that's why this movement is happening. So always something is good about some problem is there, but find a way to work around. So guys, yeah, just send me requests, like if you want to come on live right now and want to talk about something, we'll do that randomly. I've seriously, when I work, I go blank, and whatever the latest question, if somebody is asking me, I just start on working on that. So we are just fooled by corrupt laws and medical. Yeah, we are actually. See, that's the point. If like a lot of people, a lot of government officers are also at fault. They don't know anything. When a person goes and talk to them, what happens is like they straightway say no to it. That's what I covered. In 1985 it was banned. The people died who made this law, and now the जो रट्टू तोता होते हैं उनकी तरह वो कुछ बोले जा रहे हैं, उनको पता नहीं होता, they don't get into the depth of it, or they don't want to get into the depth of it because उन्होंने तो कुछ करना नहीं है उसके लिए. So उसकी वजह से भी बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है. कई लोग मुझे बता रहे थे कि अपने स्टेट में जाते हैं, उसके बारे में बात करते हैं तो वो उसको इलीगल सब्सटेंस बोल देते हैं. So it's only about the approach, how you approach and how you explain, and that's why we are here for. And we are fighting it for you guys. Like, don't worry about it, because if you get stuck, we will definitely get that into a system that it can be done properly in that. Does ice pots really contains 20% THC in 1 gram? Yes. Ice pot products, when I designed those products, actually I will take a complete session on how all the products in India are designed and tested. So primarily this is not THC in this product. It's not decarboxylated. I don't know how many people understand this word. So it's THCA, but when you do a testing, it heats up the material, and the number comes, which is around, it will always vary. Always remember, I also told the iSpot guys that I have designed the product, but always print the right COA. So the current COA which prints is definitely is 18%, something was there. But minor cannabinoids, and combining that, because they never tested the minor cannabinoids, they took it around the round of 20%, because on HPLC it will be always higher than GC testings. So yeah guys, cops screw our lives. Yeah, cops will stop screwing your life when you will get it legalized in your state too. So can I start hemp clothing company? Why not? Okay, anybody who wants to come, because if we don't have to do always some learning sessions every day, it gets boring. Let's do it something interesting. Let's talk about how do you think it should be done, how do you feel you want it on the forum, what do you have, what ideas do you have, because everybody has a different idea, and I believe those ideas brings in a lot of creativity, lot of new things which I might not be knowing, or a lot of other people might not be knowing, which you guys can say over here, and a lot of people can think, and might somebody has that idea and you guys can work around. Okay, I have a request. Okay, so guys, I can take 2 more guys, and let's talk about why are you ignoring the term GLM? What is GLM, dude? Please explain me. I don't know actually, seriously. I'm not ignoring anybody. I can take anybody online, dude. I don't ignore people.
Oh,
Can be so CBD.
hello.
Hi, hi.
Great.
How are you? What's your name? I think
My name's Piyush.
yeah,
I
Piyush.
came yesterday
Ah,
too.
yes. I remember. Tell me.
Yeah, yeah.
Can
No,
we visit
I
your place?
even
Yeah, guys,
tried.
you can come online, because I won't be answering on the questions right now. If you're typing over here, GLM case in Delhi High Court. Guys, there are various ways you can. I just want to answer a few things, and then I'll take. Okay, great. Global legalization movement. So, what is global legalization movement doing? Update me, and what are they doing? What have they done? Everybody is most welcome to work wherever in any capacity they are working. Yeah, Piyush, tell me.
Yeah, regarding the global legalization around, like when you got the license in 2018, even you drafted something on this. about the
Mm-hmm.
legalization of cannabis and a CBD review. It was something like that of
Mm-hmm.
2018. I guess you might know about it. So in
Okay.
that they were saying like there's no like actual reference to like it is like used in like medicinal purposes, but in our Vedas and we do it like it is helping people. People are coming out. It is helping, but as in, like the UN report said, it was not working. So things like that, and I also contacted you regarding like making a community media, so like people can interact and like come and give their like human interest stories to one another, like how CBD is changing their life
Yeah.
from the industries to the
Zoro,
people
please
who are
come
consuming it.
live on with me and explain what is GLM doing. Yeah. Tell me. Okay. So,
There's a lot of things I said. Oh man.
yeah. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. So what is? So go on. I'm hearing because I want you guys. People should hear you now today. I'll just be a spectator. If I want to say anything,
This
I'll
is a big
say today.
thing
I'm
to say,
little.
man.
Yeah. Tell me.
So, hello Rohit.
Uh,
Hi. Hi. Nice
yeah.
mustache.
Thank
Nice
you, thank you so much,
mustache.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
So
Tell me.
basically, I have I've thought a lot. Like Odisha is like one of the leading states in cannabis. So
Mm.
illegally, there is a lot of things that get caught over here. So how do we start in some way in which we can help the farmers over here do something that is accepted by the government rather than doing what they have been doing for so long?
Yeah, see, first steps first is
This is
like when you have to when how we approach this
Hello
by
sir,
making a proper body and an organization.
Hi sir, how are you? Assalamu alaikum bhai,
Nice.
kaise ho?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum
Hello.
assalam.
Corona
Salam.
वरना नहीं
So
है
yeah,
थोड़ा
so when you
मारा
uh, slow, mute.
और
So
इंसान
the
ऐसा होता
groups,
है तो
groups are very important when you make a formal bodies an organization, and when you go as a group,
डिटेल्स
a
वाले तो
lot
हाँ
of
ना
government
हाँ डिलीवरी एकदम
changes
डिलीवरी
around the work around it, and how you approach the
डिलीवरी
government, and how when you give some rightful examples that already is happening like Uttarakhand, or you have a rightful information about it. If you go with those facts, definitely, and Odisha is definitely very promising. Odisha will not Odisha, all the states, but
अरे रोहित
it will happen soon. Odisha will definitely happen soon.
Yeah, definitely. Because another thing is that our chief minister is quite progressive in his thoughts and his actions.
बिजनेस है
So if there is like
Yeah.
definitely the how you told a team, a formal body, if that is there's a very strong one,
ए
and
गांडू
we do have the actual field data, no, which is actually been
Hmm.
happening all around India in the states, we can definitely
Hmm.
start it
Mm.
because they have been
Hmm.
accepting new platforms and new companies very soon, and it's a like very nascent thing that is there in our culture also in Odisha's culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
In
is
every
in
state they are like
lot
growing.
of states culture, but I think it's a lot of
No,
Yeah.
for like
place,
starting
and
with whatever you're saying.
the only thing is you should start. If Odisha guys are there, I have not seen anybody from Odisha, many people, and there are two companies already working in Odisha around cannabis, by the
Yeah,
way.
Vedi
So
is based
I
out of
will be.
Odisha.
Yeah, so I am coming to Bhubaneswar. My first trip is to Bhubaneswar after lockdown. I have a meeting there. So drive more people in your state around Odisha. Try to gather them, get them on forums. Try to converse
Yeah.
with them, talk to them.
अरे
So
कल
that
से
there are more people to show to the government. They can do attach farmer association, organizations, whosoever
So
in
many
your state is
farmers here,
active.
sir.
So
But the thing is that the
you can
farmers,
work around.
the thing is that the farmers who are actually cultivating the marijuana here, majority of the farmers are all like some way or the other related this to this communist or this Maoist part. So that is being the issue. So like,
Yeah.
how do we talk to some kind of a revolutionary group? Because definitely they will be ready to do this, but how? Like legally we cannot go and talk to like CPI people, no, like Maoists and all, because they are the one
Just a second.
people like who are
Guys,
cultivating
Hyderabad,
maximum marijuana here.
Hyderabad, Hyderabad, Hyderabad. Hello. Hyderabad boys. Hyderabad boys.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
hi
You
sir.
tell first, because before you won't disconnect. Nobody can hear you. If you want to hear, you want
Yeah, please, please.
people to
I
hear
am
you.
ready
You
to
start
do that.
speaking now. Just hold on. You speak now. I want to hear you. What do you want to say? Tell me.
No, no, sir. I want to hear what you want to say, sir. Wow,
Okay, then you can disconnect also and you can hear live live.
You can listen
no,
to it on
sir.
mute, bro. You don't talk.
Okay, okay. I am not. I did not
Yeah, yeah.
listen.
People are listening,
So that is
so they
thing.
get getting disturbed. Just respect them. Okay. I hope you can do that. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one thing I can
Enjoy,
ask,
enjoy.
sir.
Yes, you can ask two things.
Okay, sir. This
Yeah.
what this terrorist can control the coronavirus. Is it true? Yes, sir. Really, I'm not joking.
Charas can control anything in life
Not
because when you
terrorist.
don't know
Not
anything what is
terrorist. This
happening,
weed. This
but
weed
you
can
don't know,
control
you you
coronavirus or
smoke
not?
you smoke to a level that your mind is not working, and then and nothing can happen to you, man. Nothing in this world, everything is food because you are not on the planet. You will be on Saturn.
Sir, I want to try your stuff, sir.
My
Please.
stuff is too
Yeah.
strong.
I am also. I can handle anything, sir. गंजेड़ी हुआ
सब गंजेड़ी
अब
ठीक
खटका
है
होगा sir how to order your
Yeah,
stuff sir
I love these guys, man. Like if they are, if sometimes it's good
Like
to have
this enthusiasm they show in
some
the field, definitely we can make something out of it.
seriousness too much. At least these
I
guys are
love sir so
enjoying.
much bro.
Everybody enjoy. Sometimes we should step out of the serious conversation and hear our stoner brothers, so that sometimes you enjoy also. It's also important
So these are forefront
because that
workers
is
Sure,
that
who
sure,
are
is
sure.
actually
that is
like
cannabis, guys. Sometimes cannabis is it is people are laughing. It's not nothing. They are just enjoying themselves. So I don't mind. Okay, guys, you hang up now and you enjoy your joint and join the forum. Do something. Okay, just stop roaming in the car and smoking joints. Do something in Hyderabad. I'll be seeing you soon in Hyderabad. Okay.
Yeah sir we support you
Yeah.
all sir please we can join with you sir.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Join me, but not join me on the joint. Join me on the movement.
లేదు ఆర్డర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు
Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, I won't do it for long. My time is very important. I have to go, so just hang up so that I can get some people and talk to you. I can take you
okay
again.
okay
Road every day. Every day, some comedy session is required. Okay.
thank you sir okay sir.
Chalo, bye. Love you guys. Man. Yeah, carry on.
so Rohit sir, how do we do like go in that way, no? Approaching the farmers over here.
Yeah, that's also a good thing. If you have some farmers also, better the farmers. So you join get some association on board. There must be some Odisha agriculture associations and all. Try to
But
get
like
them
people
on board.
cultivating cannabis are like mostly Maoists in the state. Like CPI people, no, on that belt, that Odisha Andhra Pradesh belt is there, that valley. So these are all
See that?
disputed people.
Yeah, I know. They see Jharkhand is also there. All the
Yeah,
areas,
yeah, yeah.
the Naxal controls, they enjoy this cannabis, opium cultivation
Because
thoroughly.
money
And
is
if you
coming
go
from
to
there only, no, for
Manipur
the
and all
weapons and
this belt,
everything. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it is because they find that they definitely do that. But the point is, if you were talking about a state legalization, obviously we are talking about taking a serious group, serious minded people, like minded people who really wants to work around it, and then send a proposal to the government in a proper manner, because we have to show the numbers of the state is very important, that these many people want this to happen in that state. Because people, government can have an easy answer. The political party can have an easy answer. Nobody wants it. It's a drug. We want to
Yeah,
remove it.
definitely. There's a taboo
So
attached to it.
it's
No, they don't
taboo
want to
attached. So
ponder into that.
Actually, it's
exactly.
a
So
stigmatized. So I am also from Odisha, actually,
yeah,
and
hi.
Hello.
So you
they
guys come
actually
on a forum and join the forum and make a Odisha
actually
group. Yeah.
I tried, but there was some glitch or problem in the website, I guess.
Yeah, we are fixing it. Just try again. Just joining is not a problem, but we are fixing it. So give us some time. I have just one guy in this lockdown working. Poor thing. We are working in my apartment on the
Yeah,
outside.
definitely. You need any help,
Net
you can
problem.
let us know like what kind of help you need. We can definitely outsource from here also some
Actually, you
sort of
guys
work.
are like
Yeah,
we have full
yeah,
support with you. Like we can be a
And there's
yeah.
one
Maui
more
Sure,
or
thing,
sure.
the body you are talking about, Rohit. So what kind
Yeah.
of a basic, like if we want to start like basic, right now there's no organization as such in Odisha for like promoting or development on cannabis. So for the
No, no,
basics, for
we
the
are
just for
doing
the
that.
starters.
We are doing it. IHA will be doing that. So see, guys, for why the forum? First, understand that forum is because we don't know in which state how many people are interested to join the movement. Okay, IHA as a movement or a forum should be very biased. So that state people when they will join, the body will be converted from those people who will join that.
Yeah,
So if you
definitely.
are joining and there are more people from those people, there will be a body which will be made, the people who wants to join that state organization and wants to participate in that. That's how the state movement will be starting. It cannot happen nation wise. We will take state every state formations of the bodies, and that state representatives can go for all of them to talk to the government. Okay, and then we will back them from here. From IHA will back you guys to come, taking everything together and combining you guys and making it as an association or a body, whatever the way it can happen. Okay.
Okay. So first we have to like gather like-minded people
Yeah.
towards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. If you have any other
Hi, bye.
anything, say you can say hi. How are you?
Fine, bye. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
So
good.
recently I have been to Orissa to excise commissioner about this policy and all. What have they stated in the policy? So
Yeah.
those people were saying they actually buy. Actually, Orissa have some Orissa bhang policy, right?
A lot
So
of states already have that.
in accordance to that, I was working with hemp bricks also. So I made some handmade bricks, and we tried to approach Orissa government regarding hemp fibers and hemp stock.
Hmm.
So the say was those people all collect from the we क्या बोलते हैं? Peddlers who will carry all the stuff towards the border places. They will catch them and they will collect the remains of it and they will try to put it in a place called in Bhubaneswar. Some place is thereby. So
See, I'll tell
they
you,
excess.
working around hemp fiber and herds are very easy. You know what you have to do. You have to catch hold on the bhang collection guys and the excise guys. Okay, so when you because you need something which is not in the excise or the narcotic thing. You just need the herds. You need the fiber. So you can contact them and you just tell them that just you can remove the leaves and the flowers or whatever you want to do. We need the stems of the plant, and you can
I have
also do, yeah, so you do that. You go to a
so
excise people, you just
so
say we want a
I no
permission to
I went
collect
to
the
excise
herds,
commissioner,
they will
sir.
allow you. Yeah.
Bhai. So I went to excise commissioner directly. So I was in between talking with many people in the excise department. So I thought to meet one day with the excise commissioner. I had a meeting. So he was
Hmm.
telling government has already set up 2 meetings with the CM, okay, regarding this issue, and they
Hmm.
are pro to grow hemp or cannabis in their farm in government farms. So they
Okay.
are not in a full mode to give now the plant to the farmers, but they are in a confusion of getting it done by their own government lands, and they want to give license from their end and correct the whole crop cultivation. So that was
Okay.
the say from the government of Orissa.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah. Bhai. So
Okay.
I wanted to
Yeah,
share this
that's a good
information.
idea.
That's all. That's all.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, yeah.
No,
You can
Orissa
hang up.
Bye,
I
brothers,
bye,
can
bye.
get
please,
some more
please
people.
feel
Yeah.
free to connect no later on. We can definitely add from like locally. We can do a lot of things like people from Orissa.
Yeah. Okay. I will let the other person speak who just joined. Can you tell me your name, please?
Hey Rohit, my name is Praveen here.
Yeah. Hi,
I'm from
Praveen.
Bangalore.
Yes, Praveen.
I did as per your yesterday's video or previous videos. I don't know. I started following you recently, like a few days ago, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And as per yesterday's video, I guess I joined the forum and like I registered under Karnataka group,
Okay.
and I
Nice.
have
Nice.
posted my welcome
Very
message
nice.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
I
have you
remember.
thought? What have you Okay, what have you thought about, like, have you got any members from Karnataka as of now who are working on it? or can I take the initiative? Because when I have been smoking up for the last 20 years, okay, 22 years.
Hmm.
And I have been sourcing from so many hills, and I frequently visit Himachal Pradesh to smoke up hash as well. Once in a year, 7 days at least, I'll be in Himachal to at least enjoy that stuff.
Hmm.
So if I'm in Karnataka, if I'm in my native, if I'm in my city,
Hmm.
I always go behind this stuff
Hmm.
somewhere from Malema. There are places wherein like you get authentic one, okay?
Hmm.
If you ask any Karnataka guys or a
See, yeah,
Bangalore guy,
see, if
he
you
will
can
tell you
see the
macro.
chat already, people from Karnataka are posting. So what we gonna do? Lot of from many years, lot of people have been sending for volunteering posts from all over India. So what we gonna do is like because I started recently and a lot of people don't know about my session. So we will send all the volunteers from all the states to join the forum. So once this we fix all this small issues happening in the forum, and then we will shoot these mail to all the state guys, and then you will start seeing a lot of Karnataka and all other states. So good thing you can start. The beginners benefit is like you can start posting something, and somebody will see it, and then it will start a topic on something, anything. Don't start talking on like how to roll a joint, or start something constructive that how we're gonna work on that, because I think it's a very stupid thing. And if somebody wants to ask me like how to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a Malana cream or charas, man, then you don't even know what is cannabis. Like if you don't know, you're a peddler also, dude. So I think don't ask me all these stupid questions. But yes, you good. I saw you, Praveen. You joined the Karnataka, good thing, and you are the first one. But all the people from Karnataka join Praveen and other groups also. Make your own community, and once there are more and more people, you can guys can then start doing meetings, whether it is in the lockdown Zoom meetings or something. We will start giving you materials or something to discuss about. Like we will dig into the government part. We will dig in. So we will dig in what is in the government. Like we will get an access, try to get an access from the government libraries. What is the existing policies? What they were drafted in 1985, the cannabis policies that because a lot of government don't even know. A lot of government already drafted those policies. They didn't activate them. So we will dig out those policies and we'll see whether it was made or not made. And that's how we will approach them and tell them, like, see, so many people are interested. These many people want to do business. These many people wanted to do cultivation. So that's how every state will, start working around it. You know?
Okay, I haven't finished my question yet. Actually, I didn't complete my question
Yes, yes,
actually.
please.
So the thing is, as the previous person, Piyush or someone spoke, there is a taboo attached to this. Okay, so I just want to introduce it as a hemp fabric or a hemp material or hemp product for educating the people. So, which is the best source wherein I can procure hemp made products overall? Like in general, it should be a hemp product. If you buy a fabric, if you buy a bag, it should be hemp. If you buy a calendar, it should be made up of hemp product. Or if it is a chappal, or if it is a rope or anything, it should be a hemp product. Like that, if you kind of promote or like educate people, no, they would understand this product is coming out of which plant, and then okay, they would understand, okay, this plant is meant to be other uh, advantages also. It's not like as all local people call it as like smoke up, marijuana, ganja. They wouldn't come up to that level again. They would understand there are more advantages out of this
should
product or the
should
plant.
watch my other sessions. Start watch first all
Okay, I'll start.
sessions.
I'll
I
start.
have
Okay.
answered a lot of the questions which you asked me, how to get the stuff, how to make the stuff, or how to work around it. So just go through it. If you still didn't get your answer, comment on one of the videos, and I'll definitely somebody who's working around it will catch on those comments and can reply to you, or I'll reply to you. Okay.
Okay, perfect. That answers my question. And like, I would like to tell everyone to DM me if they are from Bangalore or Karnataka, and we can catch up. Yeah.
That's
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you can hang up so that I can get another guy. I'll just talk to the new guy who just joined us in the denim shirt. What's your name?
Yeah, sir, my name is Pradeep Giri Goswami. I am from Bhavnagar, Gujarat,
Okay.
actually.
Hi. Hi.
And and I was following you from last 2 year, but before that you were not posting that much. But I was looking after your IIHA website,
Mm.
and I also tried to contact you on a mail
Mhm.
when I was in North for the Haridwar. So,
Mhm.
sir, I want to ask you that in CBD extraction, are you using ethanol based or CO2 based systems?
Okay, so I will be covering soon a complete extraction procedures and how it is done once the lockdown is open. Okay, because that's I will
Yes.
said because explaining technically something verbally will not be much appealing for my kind of work because we can do it, show it practically something. So
Okay.
I just wait for those sessions. I'm not here to go. I'm not going anywhere because I will doing it all my life till the time cannabis is legalized in India now. Because my 10 year, 5 years gone on studies, 5 years gone on legalization of one state, and now another 5 years to legalize all over India. So I'm not going anywhere. So hold on, we will be covering that, and we will be teaching every aspects how to do that, how is the best way to do it, how to work around already existing laws, and what you can do and how you can produce a quality and good product. So just stay tuned to that, dude. Okay.
Okay. Oh, and sir, I am from Alang Ship Breaking Yard. So basically, we have those ship for the dismantling. In this ship, we mostly get this kind of meals, and the extraction unit also we get from here. Like those extraction unit are the nipple base or those kind of base, different type of. So I am actually automation engineer also from NIT Surat. So I want to willing to start my building knowledge in machinery. So I was looking after decotinators and this extraction process for the ethanol base. So, but I was getting doubt in rotary evaporate and those all things. I
Yeah.
also read some books for same.
There are various ways. I will say there must be more than 60, 70 other different ways you can, do the extractions. There are ultrasounds, there are CO2s, there are ethanol based hydrocarbons. It's so endless. We have been involved with extractions many years now. That's how I started. So I will definitely share multiple ways around the material. Okay. So I'm the guy from and then next to the new gentleman. So you just stay tuned for
Rohit,
the.
I'll
Bye.
pass. I'll give
Bye.
my questions. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the
Thanks.
answer. Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Hi. I didn't get your name. Hello.
Hi Rohit, this is Brajendra Singh here,
Hi, Brother.
and I'm the co-founder of Hempistani.
Okay. Nice.
You probably must have heard about it, or if not, Hempistani is a e-commerce platform that deals in all different hemp products. So the previous person who was more interested into hemp products, or everybody who is interested, be it, let's say, hemp seed, hemp hearts, hemp oil, CBD, which is uh, completely made out of India. That is what we have. That is what we offer to everybody at this point of time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through with the situation in Manipur also. Yes, at the moment, what I can say is yes, the legislative part is not, in motion at the moment due to the pandemic and due to some other issues also.
Right.
So currently, I mean, even if we have let's say, a new legislative proposal comes in, there's a lot of challenges in terms of legalization. So let's say if we look into the last news report, it says that yes, they will be focusing more into STSC, OBC, and all, but it excludes the general part, the general population or the general quota people. So that is one major challenge that we have. Apart from that, let's say, yeah, again, the militancy issues, that is the biggest problem. So it's not just one or two group that we have, it's like 20, 30 people. Whom are we going to deal with? So because this is something needs to be highlighted, because Manipur is very much known for the extortion thing. Let's say you set up a business, within a week or a month later, somebody will send their attaches and with a extortion letter that we want so much and so much of lakhs of rupees as a donation. So that create that is going to create a lot of problem within, or an apprehension within the new entrepreneurs also, that whether we should go ahead and pay these people just to survive, or we should go ahead and quit the business and do something else. So the government, they seriously need to look into this at this point of time. But let's hope that the government take cares of it, because apart from the cannabis legalization, the state government is also interested in legalizing the alcohol also, because alcohol is banned since I guess 92 or 93 if I'm correct. However, under the excise law, there is a certain clause in the excise, in the alcohol excise. It says that if you can go ahead and distill alcohol for your personal consumption under the tribal part, as their cultural part of thing. So in Manipur, alcohol flows like water illegally, despite the fact that knowing that Manipur is a dry state, but yes, you can get alcohol like anything. So right now, the challenge is people do want to legalize alcohol, and there are some people who oppose it. So it's a major challenge. So it's a kind of a dilemma right now, that whether cannabis can be legalized or not. So that's what I believe. That's what the situation we have. Apart from the other people, I mean, they are pretty much, I mean, in terms of other states, yes, it's not that kind of a situation. Oh man, sorry to interrupt. I have a very windy situation out here in Delhi. It's about to, rain, though it doesn't rain so quickly. So this is the thing that we have at the moment. And for new entrepreneurs, since you are helping a lot with the information, that I really, commend you about this. But from my side, yes, we can go ahead and help any new people who are interested in, starting a new industry, or let's say into the hemp industry to be more specific. Let's say if they wish to procure any kind of raw materials, we can provide you through one of our initiatives that we have taken, which is known as Uttarakhand Organics.
Very nice.
Which has been formed by our different companies, wherein we have, it's a kind of a FPO, to be very honest. Okay. So we have 4 to 5 farmers in Uttarakhand from whom we have taken the contract, and they provide all the raw materials, be it hemp seed, hemp hearts, or even cold pressed hemp oil, in a very bulk quantity and a very cheaper rate. And for anyone who wish to start it with these products, they are most welcome. I mean, there is no MOU restrictions. Even they want a kilo or so, we are most happy to go ahead and provide those material to them, so that they can go ahead and experiment it.
Guys,
and if they are very much,
who are looking for products and all, check Bing DM or with Hempistani. And I didn't get, sorry, I forgot. Hempistani just stuck my mind.
So you can call me Brojendro. That's my name. However, I have a very long ass name. I gotta blame it to my parents, to be very honest. I don't know what they were really thinking. It's like Shetima Brojendro. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Hempistani is good. Hempistani, I worked with Manipur government. I met even Riju and in Delhi, and I had 2 meetings, and then they invited me, and they were giving me some land here. But the issue was, again, what you rightly said, And I said, like, you know what, because I felt like their whole interest was to just make two or three industrialists happy. And they just wanted to do that. There were only two investors, big investors they had, and they wanted to do it. And they wanted to do it personally for them. And so I just a little bit put my foot back at that time because they wanted me to, work around it and give them something. So Manipur, I felt like Manipur people should come up first because I never got any Manipuri guy coming to me or working around. They want to work around or Northeast guys, and where it is so good. I worked with actually Manipur committee. I was there, and when CSIR did a report on 2013 on the Manipur cannabis should be legalized for export of Manipuri flowers. So I can share that some paperwork which I have from that time. So even CSIR did a stamp on it and said, okay, this is perfect. Like Manipur should be legalized for cannabis for export purposes for medicinal cannabis. And that file is still lying on the cabinet. I was asked to give the comments on it on something and which I did on a thing, but nobody did anything about it in the cabinet. And but the best part was it that no opposition or the current ruling at that time ruling party didn't said anything wrong also about it. The only part which was missing was who will do it. So that was saying who will do it because one or two industrialists cannot run the companies, but if there is a movement in Manipur, like you are from Manipur, you know the local language, you can gather a lot of people, so a lot of things can change. Definitely, we can reactivate those contacts and try to start that thing again. And I think Manipur cannabis is too good, man. Northeastern people haven't tried it. I know I have been to the fields once, and I've stayed in Nagaland a lot because my uncle was governor over there at that time in government. And northeastern side is very different. Altogether level, and it's again full of cannabis up in the hills, and Manipur is also full of cannabis all over. And I think if you guys can just collaborate, work, and to join the forum and try to make a Manipur community or a whole Northeast community, something like that. And then because individual, when people go, it's very easy for the government to tackle them. But when a bigger group goes, it's not easy for the government because then they have to answer them. So that's why I keep repeating, join the forum and make a bigger community, so that can be, represented properly in a state. Because two or three industrialists going and talking like, okay, we will invest this much and just give us the license will not solve the real cause of the legalization or the real purpose of getting it legalized.
Right, I totally agree with you in this scenario that only one or two person will not help or any one or two industries will join in and do the upliftment thing that the government talks about or we talk about. Yeah. Now the serious problem is that we in India, it's unfortunate to say that we people do not have any collective consciousness.
Correct. Right, sir.
All right. We do have a collective consciousness, to be very honest, but within our community. Okay. Now let's talk about Manipur once again. I mean, I'm sorry to drag in again. Now Manipur is totally a different state. I mean, if you have seen it, we have a Meitei like me, okay, who is a Hindu. Now, despite the fact that I'm an atheist, okay, so that is one category there. Meitei Hindus are there, Meitei Muslims are there, Meitei Christians are there. Then comes the tribal section. All right, that is like, the majority of like 60 to 70% of the state. So each and every community has a different mindset. It is unfortunate to say that within the communities, there is a certain distrust within the people. So breaking those barriers is very dangerous.
You're talking about India. This is all over. It's not, you are not facing this problem. It's over. The point is the plant does not all about. Or the plant does discriminate whether that person is from which tribe or which religion. So we are talking about one plant which has nothing to do with this, and this is all over India. And if we get into the politics of this, then the chapter is different. So what I say, don't think that it will not happen, because if I would have started thinking that 10 years back that hemp will not get legalized in Uttarakhand, it won't have got legalized, and I would have been sitting and thinking about it the way it has been happening for so long. The thing is, if you start
Yeah.
walking, you will find the like-minded people. You don't have to look; they will find you. Okay? So just I'm not talking about if Manipur 1,000 people. If I say just 250, 100 also joins in, that also will make a lot of difference. Okay, so don't. Sometimes you don't
Very
have
true.
to think like what will happen, because if when I started talking on the lockdown that what should I do, I can't sit idle. I have to work on cannabis. Like one day is getting this, and every day is important towards the cause. So you just have to start. You don't have to wait that people will join you or not. If nobody joins you, then at least the whole country will back you. Okay, don't worry about that, because
We are already on that track, to be very
yeah,
honest. We have already on the track. We have started doing it because right now, I mean, we also thought that, okay, so we will try to, convince people, be the power of it. But yes, changing the mentality, rolling back to the other, the right thing is kind of a challenge. So we said, okay, let's go ahead and make this thing happen. Let's go ahead and show them that what exactly is all about, that actually, there is a good thing, good part of the, hemp or
true.
cannabis. So we left the, the community thing for a while, and we focused on the e-commerce platform wherein everybody can join, not just, consumer, but even whosoever wants to know, who wants to start anything. So we started, searching and searching to see that is there any company who manufacture brands. So, and we were very much astonished that Indian companies, there are like 90 plus companies are there who have, started already, making hemp cream, hemp oil, etc., blah, blah, blah stuff is there. And we are having a hard time, adding their products on our particular website. Each and every day, I have to go ahead and, check and
Nice.
everything to deal with whether
You
should I do it or
guys
not.
calling me inside. I have to work now. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Today was just a very relaxed session, and love you all. And let's connect tomorrow, and let's take it forward from there. Okay, bye, bye, Anthony. See you.
Bye.
Bye, bye,
Take
guys.